So are you getting fed up with the cryptocurrency market or just investing in general? I am, after 8.5 years of it. I think most people here, especially in the world of investing, certainly on YouTube, Twitter, etc., are sold the dream, the quick rich one. All you see is people posting their profits. Same in the fitness industry, they show off their six-pack, right? However, it's hard to replicate that because people are different. I can go on a whole tangent on this. So let's kind of start it off. We need to talk about the main core principle of creating wealth over time. And in this video, I'm going to share a lot of good knowledge, hopefully, that will help you kind of stay online, on the right track, on days like this. But one thing is for certain, I mean business today because I'm standing up for a change. Let me know in the comments if I'm right. But ultimately, I do think people are sold the dream. They quit and they come back at the wrong time and they lose money over and over and over again. Now, I don't want to go too deep, but realistically, we all know the statistics here. Between 70 and 90 odd % at least lose money in this market, especially crypto, right? This is all about day trades. This is all about like getting people in. Now, some of the answers on this are really, really good. I don't want to go too deep, but ultimately that's the point here. We want to try and showcase that there is genuine problems because the marketing side of things are getting crazy. And I said, I'm going to go down the rabbit hole. We've got lack of education and lack of experience. That is the first and foremost. Obvious. We also have emotions, emotional trading, risk management. Not very good, right? Inconsistency with trading strategies, and most important, lack of discipline, overtrading, unrealistic expectation, which is the brunt of this video. People think they're going to get rich quick. This is the underlying problem. You can flip that upside down and go unrealistic expectations first, overtrading because you think you're going to make money quickly, and then lack of discipline, inconsistency, then into the point of emotional trading, lack of experience is always end. I set up a company called Learning Crypto in 2018, and I shit thee not. When I started that, I didn't think my company would grow as well as it did in bear markets. We don't grow in the bull markets, we grow in the bear markets. People lose their money. They get on Google, they get on YouTube, they start searching, how the hell do I do this? And they find my company. Yeah, I know, it's backwards, right? But there's a bigger point to this. Now, the whole reason why this video was sparked was because of this comment. Now, $8 million, in my opinion, is a lot of money. Now, feel free, if you want to disagree in the comments, disagree. But let me know what you think. This all came about from a trader who was shorted the market. Whatever, it doesn't matter, right? He's backed his opinion, he's put his trade on, and overall, I believe in the last 30 days, $8 million P&L. Right, cool. Someone, never heard of this person before, feels like that is not a lot. This is the problem. Numbers on the screen, finance, it's very much detached from reality. If someone dropped $8 million on your lap and you could go onto that thing and go, withdraw, sell, whatever, you'd probably take it because that would set you up to do wealth creation points, which is where this video leads on to. As I say, the marketing side of it is all amazing. Now, yes, fair enough, big balls, big size, but the timing of this is interesting. How long has Zoran been trading for? How has he got there? It's a bigger story here, isn't there? We also have a problem with this side of the world. I hate doing YouTube videos. I always have. Never been a fan. The reason why I started doing it was because I built a company to educate and I thought I'd do content on YouTube. I started teaching in 2017. I did it on Facebook groups, randomly. Bull market happened, got a lot of followers. Hi. I then created a company a year later, and then I created a YouTube channel a year after that. So I've been doing YouTube channels, videos essentially since 2019. Now, the competition at the minute is ridiculous. This is a keyword, cryptocurrency. We have got 83,000 maximum views in terms of this term over the last however many days. And the search volume is nearly 1 million a month, right? But the big problem that I have is how many channels, and also the channels that we are watching, how many videos are they doing? They have big teams. They are literally, some of them are doing 3 videos a day. It is ridiculous. Now, didn't know if you know this, but I am just my own team. I edit my own videos, I edit my own thumbnails, I find my own videos, I script them, I do them, I record them, and I publish them. Just me, right? I can't be bothered with having a team. For me, as I say, it was a bit of fun. Now it's turning into a bit of a nightmare, really. But my problem is here. You guys, as a consumer of content, thank you for watching me. I do appreciate it a lot. But you are watching multiple other people. There's a big element of why people fail is because of over-analysis paralysis, where you are watching too much stuff, you are listening to too many podcasts, you've got too much going on in your little brain, and you cannot make your own decisions. Because one day, your favorite YouTuber's brought out a video, 7 altcoins to buy, you start buying them. And then the next day, your second favorite YouTuber might go another one about selling. It's going into a bear market. Then there's another one that will go into a bull market, and you're like thinking, fuck, and you're stuck, right? The big problem is you need to narrow it down into purposeful content that suits your needs. Have a mixture of bull, have a mixture of bear, have a mixture of education, whatever. But if you are watching these videos and the problem you got is flip-flapping, I've been pretty bullish for a year, maybe longer than that, right? I think the news is bullish right now. A lot of stuff's happening. And I understand that we are 60 days post-halving, give or take. The markets don't tend to ramp up not long after 100 days, and then things go into a 4-year. That's my belief. That's my core system. It's worked in the past, and I believe it'll work again. There's other people that think different things. So if you've got different biases and different elements, you're going to get confused, and you're going to start second-guessing yourself, and you're going to start not holding things. But another thing as well is research. You were sold a dream. You're going to make money because X, Y, and Z has done it in the past. You think you're going to do the same. But you've not done any research, have you? Now I know. I've not talked about this properly yet, have I? How do markets work? Well, it's a medium of exchange. For every buyer, there's a seller. For every seller, there's a buyer, right? It's a dog-eat-dog world, and I'm going to go on to something very controversial in a minute, but I am going to talk about it in an obvious sense. There will be people that will buy. There will be people that will sell on to you. There will be people that will be encouraged to promote things, and I'm going to lead on to this, and there will be people that will be dodgy. Now, I hold mainly Bitcoin and some solid altcoins, and I dabbled a little bit into the pre-sale market, which I regret massively due to experiences and ultimately why it's very different in terms of 2017. I was in that early startup phase of the ICO boom. It was amazing, a very different market, a much better market versus what you're seeing today. Problem is, I didn't know that because I had to go in and find out for myself, and I got absolutely shafted by a number of people. There's a big problem in the market, and the market is showcasing this obviously in cryptocurrency right now. We have a problem with this. Key opinion leaders. Now, people believe that I'm one of them. I personally don't think I am. I am more a specific opinion leader, whatever, I don't know, based around market psychology, in terms of the information, the news, and probably technical analysis. I hate talking about certain things. I do. And the problem we have is there's a lot of people go into the altcoin market as these, and they're promoting it, and they're told to do this, that, and the other, 3 bags full sale, and then ultimately they get tokens as a reward, right? The ones that I tended to do, and I'm no longer going to be doing, I would purchase the tokens in private sale or a public sale, whatever, whitelist, and basically my backing is I want to hold that. Now, there's others that don't do this. They do it the other way around, where they don't pay for it. They get given the tokens to be a call. Makes sense? So you got people that, like myself, I purchase my own money, my own commitment, my own backing for that. Have my money. You can then get my audience. That's fine. Because personally, I'm going to talk about what I invest in. That's kind of how my life works. Like anything, Bitcoin miners. I like talking about Bitcoin. I like talking about, Polkadot, near protocol. As I say, there's a dodgy side of this, a very dodgy side, a very dark side, which is most of YouTube and most of Twitter and most of Reddit is they are paid to do it. I will give you X amount of tokens. I will give you this. And the emissions are there, and then they are encouraged basically to talk about it in a positive light, therefore leading people to slaughter, technically. Now, how do I know this? Is because my inbox is full. People know this in my Patreon when I do screenshots. People see this all the time when I talk about it on Twitter. I have been offered so much money from so many things to do collaborations where I will be gifted tokens to talk about that stuff. Happens about 7 or 8 times a day. It is ridiculous. And it is also a bullish side of the market because it's getting more and more increased. Honestly, it's a very, very sour side of the market and I hate it. So the most obvious thing we need to talk about here is market cycles, right? To make money in any market, I don't know how obvious this is, you need to buy as low as you possibly can and then hope to sell higher. Depending on what you bought, depending on what sort of things you're into, whether you're into crypto mines, whether you're into Bitcoin only, whether you're into Ethereum, the altcoins or meme coins, whatever, you need to get in when it's undervalued, when no one's talking about it and no one cares about it and all that kind of stuff's happening. The problem you got is people don't like to do that and they tend to get in right at these peaks, right at these random peaks, right as the mania is happening because you've now heard of it and people are talking about it and you think you're going to make more money. It doesn't work like that. You need to be in the bears and out of the bulls, basically. Flip it upside down. The problem, as I said and as I allude to, is hype, emotion, over trading, over leverage, all this kind of stuff. And then you get caught out and then you get burned a lot. So when we look at the past here, certainly when we look at the monthly time frame, give you an idea, yes, you can see these peaks, then you see where it's dying. See these peaks and see where it's dying. Yeah, obvious, I know. But this is the thing, this is the kicker. No one wants to buy down here and no one wants to sell up here. That's where you're losing out. If any of that has genuinely gone over your head, small monthly subscription, learning crypto, or check out my Patreon. Very, very different products, by the way. But yeah, there's a lot of freebie stuff on here, by the way. You'll like it. So, going back to the meme coin world and the problems that we have, we need to go back to liquidity problems. Now, that being said, Andrew Tate, probably heard of him, done a token, Daddy meme coin, right? Now, this is the word, unrealized value. This essentially indicates that there's people that are sat in wallets with a lot of tokens, which is fine. The problem you have, there's not many people that have got that much, and the liquidity to therefore sell those assets may become a problem. Basically, you can't sell them. So the problem you got in crypto, and especially crypto, is you got market capitalization. What is this? This is the market capitalization of the overall coin. Circulating supply times by the price. Now, if you bloat a token and it goes up a lot in value and it just keeps on going in price, people will want to sell it. But there may not be enough buyers, going back to the start of this video, in terms of how the markets move, medium of exchange, you need to be a buyer for a seller and a seller for a buyer, whatever. You're going to have a problem. So when we see all these kind of information and news about, direct wallets not connected to, all this kind of stuff, right? The problem we got is people will see that, people will see people making loads of money and they'll buy into things to create exit liquidity to therefore sell because people have made lots of money. It happens, right? There's been times where I bought stuff and it's gone up loads in price along with other people and people then get to a point and start selling. Therefore it crashes and it burns, right? This happens to nearly everything in the market. This is why we get these boom and bust cycles, certainly in crypto. The problem you got is when we look at stuff like this, there's going to be wallets that hold a lot of stuff. Look at Ripple. Ripple XRP is a great example. Held a lot of tokens, been selling it over the course of years. It's created the price not to move. And we've got this celebrity mania element where people are getting in, people are getting loads of tokens and then thinking they're going to make loads of money and they come to sell and they can't sell. That is a cryptocurrency problem that probably won't be fixed for a long time because people are directly marketing to the people who think they're going to get rich quick. It doesn't work like that. Now, I've talked a lot about bullish news, bullish catalysts. This could be the first one. The 2nd of July, we have the Ethereum ETF. Now, I think Ethereum is going to go much, much lower. I wouldn't say much, much lower, but it will go lower versus what we expect because we know what happened with the Bitcoin ETF. There will be a shakeout, then there will be buying up. Over time, that will be a bullish catalyst for more and more people buying Ethereum, utilizing ETFs, supply crunches, the deflationary elements of Ethereum and all kinds of good stuff like that, but not to mention the interest. We'll talk about this in an obvious sense. This is why cryptocurrency is brilliant in certain ways. We will get to a certain point in price and people will then talk about it, and this is where we start rotating back into people coming into the market, which is the whole point of this video. People will come back into the market when greed appears. When Ethereum goes to $5,000 plus, you know what's going to happen. Marketing. Get rich quick, right? More YouTubers will publish more videos. More people publish more analysis on X. More people be talking about Bloomberg, CNN, whatever, CNBC. Well, you get the idea. That is where it gets interesting. This is why they become catalysts. The problem is this is a natural catalyst because it's supply and demand. The other unnatural stuff is where you get the problems, which is what we've alluded to. So in terms of a bull signal for cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, more importantly, is this. The number of wallets holding 10 or more Bitcoin has hit 16 million as of June the 16th. Whales of over 10 million 10 BTCs collectively hold 82% of the supply. That is massive, and that would indicate a supply crunch at some point in its future, certainly when things go above certain points. That's just natural. It's just how the markets work, right? However, I think a lot of people underestimate this and are looking at the meme coins, looking at the celebrity things, looking at the quick releases, looking at the key opinion leaders, looking at the YouTube channels, and forgetting about the bigger picture, creating wealth over time, utilizing Bitcoin. So realistically, you're probably wondering, well, how do I create wealth in a correct, concise, simple manner? This is the past. This is the past halving. This is a consolidation. It took a long time, then we obviously exploded. Now, I know COVID happened. It may not happen again, but there will be liquidity that will come into the crypto market at certain points. And this is why we get alt season. This is why things go up, and this is why things go down at certain points too. Now, you need to do this simple thing. Grow your account. Stay in the game. Live, breathe, and work crypto. You can do this for anything in your life. You can do this for creating a six-pack. You can do this for baking cakes, get better every time. Keep doing it. Baking pizzas. Why can't you apply those simple rules to cryptocurrency portfolio management, or most importantly, your stock market 1, 2, if you so wish to? Buy when no one wants it. Sell when everyone wants it. Build your account. I have been doing this for a long time, and I've been growing my bags and growing and growing and growing, right? It's just the way it is. I'm not massively rich. I don't claim to be, but I've lived off cryptocurrency for the last 6 years. Been pretty good, right? Problem is, people quit at times like today where it's red, it's horrible, we've corrected, it's gone boring. I'm not going to touch this again, I've lost loads of money because they've been buying these tops. They got too excited. They fell into the meme culture. They fell into this sort of bullshit narrative. Created havoc. When we look at the news, it's bullish. When we look at the data, it's bullish. It's good. It's consistent to the past. Too many people don't have the patience. Buy low, sell high, manage your account. If you are buying Bitcoin at the lows and you are selling when you feel it's overvalued, cool, you've made money. You can argue for altcoins too. When dominance is high, you need to look at altcoins. Look what's happening here. We're high. We could go even higher. Altcoins could get crushed, but you could have a potential where you're going to get good value for money. When this drops, you then rotate back into Bitcoin or into stable currencies, up to you. And then look to rebuy back when no one's here again. It's Goblin Town and sweet. Same with the cryptocurrency markets. Same with the stock market. Same with any market you want. Buy when it's low, sell when it's high. Keep building. Up to you. How you want to do this. There we go. Time is the biggest factor here. The longer you're in this game, the better you'll be. Experience, education, time in the market, the trends, past data, overvalued, all that kind of stuff. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, let me know. Leave a subscribe if you like this content.